Start recording.
Welcome to another Findagrave video. We're going to go out in the sun today. It's going to be way up in the 50s today. We're going to go look for some more cemeteries. And I got a few request emails. So we're going to look for a few people that are probably in cemeteries within a few miles, maybe 15 miles of here. So I got 5 requests that I've claimed. I'm going to go look for those today. Alright, and so I got my phone app ready to go. I found the first one, which is Fairview Cemetery in McFall, Missouri. Going to give us the driving directions. There's a picture of what it looks like, and we're going to begin. Here we go.
Hey, State Highway Z. Continue on State Highway A for 3 miles.
Here we are out in the beautiful countryside, and we're coming upon a little white church building, and I'm assuming this is a cemetery we're after.
Turn left, then you will arrive at your destination.
Alright, this one's easy to get to, right on the road. You don't have to crawl through bushes or sticker bushes or anything.
You've arrived.
1892. Okay. So we're going to find out who we need to take a picture of. Really pretty cemetery out here on the hilltop. Okay, so we're looking at our phone app, and we are at Fairview Cemetery, and we're going to push the button that says Open Photo Requests. We're going to load those up and see. There are 2. Okay, so we're going to look around and see if we can find those and take a good picture for Samuel Newby and for Sophronia Sweat. Alright, let's go looking. There's really no good way to get started except for just start looking around. I like smaller cemeteries because you don't have to go find the cemetery records. If this is going to be a 3,000 person cemetery, I'd probably go look for the records. But right now we can just start walking up and down roads and looking for Sweat family or the Newby family. Oh, here we go. This is an unusual looking stone. I got to look at this one first before we do anything. Looks just like a pile of a bunch of rocks. I wonder if that's been done later. The stone on top says number 44. Susan H. Johnson. Died in 1859. Looks like maybe there was an issue and somebody fixed it by piling a bunch of stones on there, or I know in the mid-1800s in different places there was concern about grave robbing or anything, so could have to do with that. Some of these old stones are just kept in place, but every kind of stone you can imagine, every kind of area. One thing that makes this initial search a little bit easier is if we look on our phone and we find the death date for the person we're looking for, we can kind of tell by the stones if it's something very recent. Both of these are right around the turn of the 1900s. One's 1908 and one's 1895, so we're probably not looking for a brand new looking stone. This is a Newby. says son of someone newbie. Really hard to tell. It doesn't look like Samuel, although it ends with L. And so I'm going to look a little closer. Child's stone. So let's see. This person should be 70 some years old, so this is probably not the right one, but it is a newbie, and there's more to try out today. So we'll give it another shot, see if we can help somebody else find their family history. Just about to the end of this cemetery. This looks pretty neat. We're gonna come in here. Wow, it says founded 1892, and information about the cemetery. Improvements this year: removed old chimney, repaired north wall. So really neat. A lot of pews in here. Looks like they've at one time had a pretty good congregation size. Old piano, platform furniture in the pulpit. Beautiful pewter Lord's Supper display. Looks like some history of some of the people. Captain Marshall Mannering from the Ohio Infantry. I see that name in the cemetery a lot all over the place. So. Must have come here from Ohio and married into the area. Floyd Ames. Well, that's a Floyd Ray Ames post of the American Legion. Could have been a meeting place. List of veterans buried here. Really neat display. A few news articles from some veterans. Picture of the cemetery. All right, well, kind of neat to go into one of these places and think that about 150 years ago or 120 years ago, this was the center of this little community out here in the country. And now it's kind of a memorial to people that founded this area. Well, look here. There's a chart on the wall of the burials. That would have saved me a little time. I'll remember that for next time. Great, we're going to go look for some more history today. I'm going to sign the book for visitors. It is 1/26/18. Signatures going back to 95, 94. So, really neat. All right. Well, we had a pretty good day at Fairview Cemetery, and so we didn't find the people that we were looking for, but we got to see a neat old church and get out and look at some interesting stones. And so sometimes that's the kind of day you have. We continued that day and went on down the road to 2 more cemeteries, so be sure to look at the next video. And thanks for watching, and subscribe, and you'll get to see all the places that we go. Thanks a lot.